Hi guys, I'm Pavan Bisamala, and in this video, we're gonna talk about different ways of investing as beginners. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel before we move on to the video. Without wasting any time, let's dive right into the video. I'll just start with what all investments I have done when I was starting almost a year before. I have done 4 types of investments. Number 1, mutual funds. Number 2, digital gold. Number 3, US stocks. Number 4, Indian stocks. These are the 4 investments that I have personally kept as of now. I have also kept some money in crypto, but I don't personally prefer crypto, so I removed it later on. So as many people said, you have to invest in crypto, that's the future and everything else, but I just want to have my investments safe with minimal risk. But yeah, I just want them to grow, with just that less risk. I don't want to open and check that and feel sad that my investments have decreased and everything else. I don't want all those. As I'm still a beginner, I just don't know much about investing. I just know these few points or these few things where you should or potentially can invest as a college student or as a beginner when you're investing. So that's why I wanted to make this video on investing as a beginner. So let's move on to the first type, mutual funds. There are 2 types of mutual funds basically where you can invest. Number 1, SIP or systematic investment plan, where you invest monthly a certain amount. Suppose if let's say 5,000 per month, you have invested in some or the other fund, right? For example, ICICI Prudential Growth Plan, Parag Parikh Fund, or there are Axis Mutual Fund, or there are many different mutual funds, right? SIP is basically you're investing a particular amount, right? As I said, 5,000 rupees per month, you're investing into a particular fund. Now, the second type is one-time investment. Basically, instead of investing monthly, you put in a whole bulk of amount, like 1 lakh or 2 lakhs or 10 lakhs or whatever amount you have with you. You just invest that once in that particular fund or anywhere, right? In any fund. These are the 2 ways where you can invest. I prefer SIPs because for every college student, I feel this is a bit safer option, because each and every month as the market fluctuates, basically, as a fund consists of different companies, right? So basically probably top 50 companies or 60 companies, not exactly top companies, but consists of many companies. So what it will do, it will invest a percentage of your money, whatever you're keeping per month, or if it's a one-time investment as well. This is how mutual funds work. If you're investing as one time or as an SIP, or which is per monthly basis, it basically what it does is that it invests in these different companies, whatever the list, it depends on the fund basically. So in one particular fund, you'll have 50 companies. In the other fund, you'll have other 50, or they can collide. I mean, some of the companies might be same, depending on the fund, right? So you have to choose accordingly. You have to see the last 3 to 5 years of growth, how these funds have grown potentially in these last 3 to 5 years, and then invest. I'm not saying each and every one should invest in this, but at your own risk. But I feel this is one of the safest options. This is my personal opinion, right? This might be false for someone else, but yeah, this is my particular opinion. So yeah, I prefer each and every student or each and every beginner who's investing should be investing into mutual funds. Probably an SIP, because each and every month you can invest a small amount, right? 1,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees or whatever you can. So yeah, this is what I prefer personally. And I have started by doing Indian stocks. I didn't know anything about Indian stocks, but eventually I've stopped, and then I again started mutual fund and then moved on to Indian stocks. It's not about my personal journey basically in this video. I'm just explaining you guys what all are the different types of investments as a beginner. Moving on to number 2, digital gold. I have invested digital gold in PhonePe. There are many different applications where you can invest digital gold in, but I have invested in PhonePe because I feel, because that is the app where I transact, right? Basically all my UPI payments on whatever I do. I use Google Pay and Phone Pay, but I prefer doing these gold investments on Phone Pay because it's easier to use and track all those investments. And it's just like mutual funds. It's just the SIP basically here as well. So basically it's the same thing, just you invest some amount of money per month. Here also the same option, one-time investment or SIP, right? These days in every investment there is an SIP. In every app, wherever they are introducing wherever there is an investment app, there are SIPs. I mean, they're from a long time, but these days many people are investing into these SIP schemes, whether it be for mutual funds, mainly for mutual funds, but also for digital gold. They've introduced it recently, around few years back. And then for all those, for US stocks also, right? I'll talk about that as well. So into these different types of investments, the second one I've done, or I'll mention, I'm mentioning in this video, is digital gold, as I said. So it's basically to explain what digital gold means. Basically, if I'm investing, suppose let's say 1,000 rupees per month in digital gold, if you're investing for around 5 years, right? So potentially gold has a yearly growth of 10%, 7 to 10%, right? Yearly growth, increase in its value basically. So that's where the returns come. And for mutual funds as well, I forgot to mention in the previous point, but for mutual funds, it's basically around 12 to 15% the growth per year, right? So so basically if you're investing 1,000 rupees per month in digital gold for 5 years, it's basically 60,000 you have invested in 5 years, right? So that 60,000, it will keep growing. I can't say the amount exactly because we need to check in that calculator and then calculate. I'll be explaining how to do that, what is the compounding effect, how does it work exactly. If in another video, I'll come up with another video where I explain each and everything. This is just like a cherry on top of a cake basically, where I'm explaining each and everything, not in pure detail, but just to make sure the beginners or whoever will start investing, whoever is already investing but has minimal idea of what they're doing. So for them, this video is there. So digital gold is one of the things I prefer after mutual funds, because gold is gonna touch sky high. The price of gold, last 50 to 20 years, it has grown a lot, but further in the future also it will be growing a lot, right? Because value is increasing. Gold's value is really increasing day by day. Last 1 year only it has increased a lot. It was around 5,200 rupees per gram when I have started investing. Now it's around 6,000 or more than 6,000. I believe, I don't know the exact number, but it's been growing each and every year, and people just say that they predicted that it might touch 7,000 per gram in the coming days. So moving on to the third one, US stocks. I have invested into US stocks on IND money because of Ankur Warikoo, right? I have seen his videos on YouTube on how to invest for beginners on US stocks or whatever. And I've also seen Ishant Sharma's video, as you guys might have seen the previous video where I've told about his success journey. If you haven't watched it, I'll mention it right here. Just watch it, right? I hope you enjoy that video as well. So moving on to this video, basically I watched Ankur Warikoo's video on how to invest, right, into US stocks mainly. So the app which he was investing was IND Money, right? So he has suggested that to his audience as well, and I've started using IND Money from there. I have invested into companies like Apple, Facebook, Tesla, and many other stuff. For me, it's just like a monthly basis, basically like a stock. You just put in some money. There are two options again in IND Money: SIP and also normal investment, where you just how to trade. In stocks, you just put some money. Let's say you put 5,000 rupees in the account, and then from there you just put that 5,000, you transfer into that account, and then from that 5,000 you just buy these stocks, right? Whatever. That's just an example of 5,000 rupees. So that's how it goes. And so I used to do SIP for US stocks few months ago. I've stopped it. because of few issues, and then I have moved on to the monthly payment, right? I just put some amount per month in that stock, and then from that money, as I said, I purchase these stocks, right? It's not like an SIP where it automatically gets deducted from my bank account. It's me, whenever I want to just put in that money, I just do that. So yeah, that's how I do these US stocks. So yeah, I personally prefer IND money. As I said earlier, if you guys want to invest into US stocks, just go into IND money, as suggested by Ankur Warikoo as well. You know, you can't have a better person than Ankur Warikoo who's suggesting you, right? Moving on to the fourth one, Indian stocks. Indian stocks also, as I've said, mentioned in mutual funds earlier, I invest in Grow, and also Indian stocks also I invest in Grow, basically, right? As I said, it works the same way as the US stocks, whatever I've said. Whatever amount I want to invest, let's say again 5,000 rupees per month, I just transfer into that Grow account, and then from there I invest into, few stocks, whichever I want to invest, right? There are few stocks which I've seen in the news or read few articles about it. I'll mention those articles in the description as well. If you guys want to reach out, or if you guys want to read them, you can, just go ahead and read them. So these are the 4 types of investments that I personally do, and I recommend to beginners to just check out these 4 types of investment. And I hope you guys do well. Read few articles or whatever I mentioned in the description and whatever, and you guys just start your investment journey. Or if you have just started your investment journey, I hope you guys go great guns. And I'll also make a full-fledged video, as I said, about compounding and how does this all work in the coming future. And also I'll also mention the other aspects of investing, right? After I try, probably not right now because I'm just a beginner, just 1 year since I have invested, right? Probably in like few months or next year or some point of time in my YouTube content creation journey, I'll just make another video where you can invest as a beginner. And also if you're investing, if you have some idea, what are all the ways where you can invest, right? There are many ways, right? Not only these 4. There are many ways where you can invest. So yeah, I'll be mentioning each and everything in that particular video whenever I do that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video till the end and then learned something from this video as well. Hit the like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram.